Self-improvement is a journey that millions embark on every day, driven by the hope of building better habits, achieving personal goals, and ultimately becoming the best version of themselves. The shelves of bookstores are lined with titles promising radical transformation. Social media feeds overflow with advice, and countless podcasts broadcast the secrets of success. But beneath the surface of this booming self-improvement industry lies a complex web of myths and misconceptions, ideas that may sound empowering, but can quietly sabotage your progress. Today, let's unravel some of the biggest self-improvement lies you might still believe, and reveal the truths that will set you free. One of the most persistent lies is that motivation is the magic ingredient you need to get started and see meaningful change. Motivation is painted as this elusive spark, waiting to ignite your transformation. But the reality is, motivation is fleeting. It's a feeling, not a foundation. Some days you'll wake up brimming with energy and purpose, but on others, you'll struggle to find the will to get out of bed. The truth is, successful people don't rely on motivation alone. They build systems and routines that carry them through the days when motivation runs dry. Action breeds motivation, not the other way around. Instead of waiting to feel inspired, commit to small, consistent actions. Over time, these actions create momentum, and motivation becomes a byproduct of your progress. Another widespread myth is that you need to make huge, dramatic changes to see real results. The allure of overnight transformation is strong. Who wouldn't want to wake up tomorrow as a new person? But sustainable self-improvement is almost always rooted in incremental changes. The power of tiny, consistent habits cannot be overstated. Consider the idea of getting just 1% better every day. On its own, 1% seems trivial, but over weeks and months, those improvements compound into remarkable change. The key is to focus on building habits so small, they're almost impossible to fail. Reading one page, writing one sentence, taking a 5-minute walk. When these mini habits become part of your routine, they pave the way for greater achievements and prevent the burnout that often follows drastic lifestyle overhauls. A third common lie is that failure is a sign you're not cut out for self-improvement. Many people believe that if they slip up, miss a workout, indulge in junk food, or procrastinate on an important task, it's proof they lack discipline or willpower. But failure isn't a verdict. It's feedback. Every misstep is an opportunity to learn, adjust, and come back stronger. The path to growth is rarely linear. Expect setbacks, embrace them, and use them as stepping stones. Instead of aiming for perfection, strive for progress. Remember, resilience is built not in the absence of failure, but in your response to it. Let's address another popular narrative: the idea that you have to hustle constantly to achieve your goals. The no days off, sleep when you're dead mentality is glorified on social media, but it's often a recipe for burnout and disappointment. Productivity is important, but rest is equally vital. Your mind and body need time to recharge, reflect, and integrate new experiences. Sustainable self-improvement requires balance, not relentless exertion. Working smarter, not just harder, will get you further. Listen to your body, honor your limits, and remember that sometimes the best way forward is to pause and recover. Many people also fall for the illusion that buying the right tools, courses, or gadgets will guarantee self-improvement. It's easy to believe that the latest planner, app, or self-help book will finally unlock your potential. While resources can be helpful, they're not substitutes for action. The best tools in the world are useless without consistent effort. Don't get caught in the trap of endless preparation. What matters most is starting where you are with what you have. Growth is a process, not a purchase. Another subtle but harmful lie is that you must do everything alone. The myth of the self-made individual is deeply ingrained, but the reality is, nobody succeeds in a vacuum. Seeking help, mentorship, or community support is not a weakness. It's a strength. Surrounding yourself with people who share your values, challenge you, and encourage your growth makes the journey more sustainable and enjoyable. Accountability partners, mastermind groups, or simply sharing your goals with friends can dramatically increase your odds of success. Remember, connection is a cornerstone of long-term self-improvement. There's also the misconception that you need to have everything figured out before you start. Waiting for the perfect moment, plan, or clarity can leave you stuck in perpetual inaction. The truth is, clarity often comes from engagement, not thought. You learn, adapt, and refine your path as you move forward. Don't let uncertainty paralyze you. Take the first imperfect step. Action creates opportunities for learning and growth, and over time, your vision will sharpen. A particularly insidious lie is that you need to compare your journey to others. In a world where everyone shares their highlight reels online, it's easy to feel inadequate or behind. But comparison is the thief of joy. Your path is unique, shaped by your history, values, strengths, and challenges. Measuring your progress against someone else's timeline is a surefire way to breed frustration and self-doubt. Instead, focus on your own growth. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small, and trust the process. You're not in competition with anyone but the person you were yesterday. Another myth is that self-improvement is about fixing what's broken. This deficit mindset can make you feel like you're never enough, always chasing an ideal just out of reach. But true self-improvement is not about self-criticism. It's about self-compassion. It's about recognizing your strengths, accepting your flaws, and striving to grow from a place of self-love, not self-loathing. When you approach growth with kindness and curiosity, you're more likely to persevere and less likely to be derailed by setbacks. Finally, there's the pervasive belief that there is a finish line, a point where you're done improving. The truth is, self-improvement is a lifelong journey. There will always be new challenges, new lessons, and new opportunities for growth. Embracing this endless process can be liberating rather than discouraging. It means you don't have to rush or pressure yourself into impossible standards. Growth is about the journey, not the destination. In summary, the world of self-improvement is filled with seductive stories, quick fixes, perfect plans, and instant results. But real lasting change is built on a foundation of small, consistent actions, self-compassion, and resilience in the face of setbacks. Motivation is helpful, but not essential. Failure is feedback, not a final verdict. Rest is productive, and support from others is invaluable. You don't need to have all the answers, nor do you need to keep up with anyone else's progress. Most importantly, self-improvement is not about becoming someone else, but about uncovering and nurturing the best parts of who you already are. As you move forward on your journey, let go of the lies that hold you back and embrace the truths that empower real growth. Rise Theory uploads daily tips. Subscribe now and turn on the notification bell icon.